flag, and there's one lap to go. Labonte in front, Nemechek in second, and it's Ernie Irvan in third as they rush down into the first turn. Final lap, and Irvan has his sights squarely set on the back of that white number 87 Chevrolet. Olds is in front. Chevy runs second, third, and fourth. Buick is in fifth. That last long run down that straightaway coming up as Nemechek, the 27-year-old out of Lakeland, Florida, tries to hold off Ernie Irvan.
Nemechek is doing a great job. He's between two of the Winston Cup stars, and look at how he's keeping that car steady.
Everybody brings their girlfriend, their wife. He brought his mother. She's here cheering him on today as he tries to stay in front of Ernie Irvan, the 1991 Daytona 500-mile champion. Ernie's made a great comeback here. He's made it twice. 3 times he's made a comeback in that Kodak car number 4. Nemechek in the 87 stays in second. Last time through that very tricky left right-hander. Around turn 7, here's Ernie Irvan closing up. They're coming down, and Ernie almost throws it away as they come to the line. There they are, 1, 2, and 3. Terry Labonte, Joe Nemechek, and Ernie Irvan finish off the afternoon in the Phase 150 at Watkins Glen. A great victory for Terry Labonte, who kept his nose clean all day, stayed up in front and out of trouble. For Joe Nemechek, it is the same for Ernie Irvan. It's been a comeback story over and over again, having to work his way through the field. Well, Joe Nemechek can take a bow when this one is over for a splendid second-place run. And for Terry Labonte, it's the Terry Labonte of old, winning those races at Riverside. We'll be back to meet the winner of today's Phase 150 in our live coverage after we pause for these messages. I wonder what words
and Scott Lagasse will surely get high marks for his relief work. If you look at the list of winners in the 5 previous Busch Grand National road races, they are all Winston Cup drivers. And Terry Labonte looks for his second of those today as he's taken the white flag. It would also be the first repeat win for Chevrolet. No making cars ever won twice, and Labonte's looking for his 3rd win of the season. Ricky Craven's won twice, and nobody else has more than one. What a sharp contrast to Winston Cup,
well,
where 4 drivers have dominated.
Oh, the Busch Grand National Series, I mean, it is so spectacular. I just get the biggest kick out of these guys because you do have different winners just about every week. Terry Labonte's the only 3-time winner, and the rest of them just been just super. You know, I love the races. I really get a kick out of them.
14 different races, 12 different winners. Here's Labonte into turn 5. Look at second place there. It's Lagasse. He's taking it away from Tracy Leslie.
Tracy Leslie must have got a little sideways or something because Lagasse was back about 10 car lengths, and all of a sudden the 72 car seems to be dropping off the pace just a little bit of Lagasse. That's what I told you. It's never over till it's over.
Scott Lagasse in relief of Bobby Dotter. It won't show in the record book for Lagasse. Dotter will get the credit, but it's a fine drive for the road racer from St. Augustine, Florida. Here's NASCAR's best road racer, and he proves it yet again today. Out of turn 11 to come and take the checkered flag for the 6th Busch win of his career, Terry Labonte will send the MW Windows Chevy to victory lane. Bobby Dotter will get credit for second place. Scott Lagasse with a tremendous drive, and Tracy Leslie has one of his best efforts ever in finishing 3rd. Here's the battle for is this 4th place. Hermie Sadler and David Green, the second place point man. Last corner. Green looks inside.
Whoa! I believe Hermie might have lost that position there. I'm sure he did.
He did.
David Green got by him. Woo.
Well, positions change on the last lap here at Watkins Glen, but not first place. Terry Labonte is the man who'll go to victory lane when we come back.
See him get a handful, and a second one there came down through that first corner. Terry Labonte running this one out.
Well, this is the first time that a lot of these Grand National regulars have run what we call rear anti-sway bars, so you can bet when everybody goes back to the shop now, the rear sway bars will become the thing for the Grand National Series on road racing. this marks the first time for the V8 engines, rear sway bars, and more up-to-date things on the Grand National cars, so they just keep growing by leaps and bounds.
And there's still 19 cars on the lead lap.
I think that's what's bringing the crowd, is there's so many cars, and everybody just giving everything they've got out here beside these races. Here is Terry Labonte going for his 7th Grand National victory. Ready to bring that number 14 down for the final time, streaking into the final corner. The Iceman, indeed, coming here at Watkins Glen. And Chad Little with an outstanding performance for 2nd. And Ricky Craven for 3rd in a battle for 4th to the line. It's McLaughlin getting back by Jeff Green as they come to the stripe. What a run by McLaughlin. Chad Little cuts Johnny Benson's point lead from 178 to 154. This is race number 14. The grand decision to be made in Miami at the Homestead Motorsports Complex, and you'll see it on CBS November 5. White flag is out. This is the last lap. So if Todd Bodine has anything planned, he'd better unload it right now on number 5, Terry Labonte, to keep him from his 3rd straight and 4th overall Grand National win at Watkins Glen.
See Hermie Sadler there. They just went by him going into turn 1. Hermie's been out there making laps, but he called him earlier getting into one of the tire barriers. He's back in 32nd position.
9 lead changes among 6 drivers here today. And that final change was for Terry Labonte, unless Todd Bodine can make it 10 in the last half of this lap. Through the interloop. Labonte steady on course.
He is so smooth.
Held the track record until this year, and then 6 drivers smashed it with David Green, the fastest coming into this race. Headed for turn 10, final time. The 1984 Winston Cup champion, who just seems to have an affinity to this racetrack, clears turn 11, 3-car length advantage, and for the 3rd straight year, Texas Terry Labonte is going to take it all back to the Lone Star State. The 2nd spot across the line will go to Todd Bodine. It'll be McLaughlin finishing in 3rd. Hermie Sadler will come across a few laps down.
Then comes Bobby Labonte and David Green and Jeff Green.
Jimmy Spencer.
And at one point, Jimmy Spencer was a lap down, so he come back to really rebound and have a good finish.
He really did.
So we'll take a look at the final standings on this one. But what a great race for Terry Labonte, as he comes home after starting 9th with that 3rd straight win. And his record here, he won it in 91. In 92, he started 23rd, came home 3rd. 93, he had a really bad year, qualified 5th and finished 2nd. Then the last 3 years, every year it's been Terry Labonte. Terry Labonte back to victory lane, and he knows the way well here at Watkins Glen, New York. CBS Sports coverage of the Glen 200 continues after this message and a word from your local station.